Hello friends, welcome back Sticks. I have some upgrades. Check it out. Okay, first, we will be sketching. Yes, of course. 20 minutes every day. We sketch to get better. Got my notebook here, got my colors chosen. We did a little of this yesterday. I've got a new timer, so I don't have to use my laptop all the time. Isn't that cool? And watch, check this out. All you have to do is swipe this, and it's red. Isn't that great? Love it. Love a good red color. Then I got these lights. Let me know what you think. Is that an improvement? Does that make things worse? I figure a little more light can't hurt. As always, subscribe, become a stickman or stick figure. You'll be put on the wall. We're going to be coloring in blue today. If you want to color along with me to improve yourself, that's the idea, the name of the game. 20 minutes to improve what you want to be working on. We're going to do that for the next 20 minutes. It's already counting. So get your paper, your pencil, your eraser. We're going to go Mega Starship, I think, today. So maybe a planet, maybe some stars in the background. But we're gonna see if the Blue Society, what kind of a ship, if they had like a huge monolithic cruiser, what would it look like? So let's get at it. Let's get started. I'm going to start with a planet, though. I think there should be a planet. You know, because they don't just, I mean, they do fly through space. You wouldn't just find them anywhere unless you caught them like mid-journey, right? That'd be kind of weird, though. Usually they're going to a planet or a place to stay. See if we can make this look good. Okay. Now, the blue in my graphic novel is something, the Blue Society, I should say, is something that is the overarching force, the sort of galactic empire, I guess, from Star Wars, or what's another domineering force in some of these sci-fi? I guess it depends on the franchise. For some reason, the Borg from Star Trek comes to mind, but they're not like a hive mind like that. Anyway, maybe that's getting into the weeds a little bit too much, but just sort of the dominance, which when I think of dominance, the shapes that come to mind are sharp edges or blunt force mechanisms. Almost like a spearhead. But I don't want like, you know, I don't want that arrow shape that like all of the Galactic Empire's ships are. Like that's, I feel like too on the nose, well, and also copycat, right? Like we're not doing that. But with these shapes, like this guy, Blue Society King, we should probably give him a name at some point. What kind of a ship would he want? Would he design this sort of... I mean, there is a hammer and an electric snake. Maybe it's a rectangular, but it has, instead of like coming to a point, it comes to fangs. That could be. Let's see. First, let's just draw those overall shapes. We're doing a little bit of design work here. I'm going to try to talk out loud my thought process. So in outer space, there's no wind resistance. So it's not as necessary to be aerodynamic, if you know what I mean. No. Nope. No. What if, though, there was a sort of jaw to it? Like, even though it's square and, like, rectangular, I think it should be fat, too, right? Here. I'm not going to do a profile. It's got to be at an angle anyway. Start over a little bit here. We're going to go basic rectangle. Boosters in the back here. I want it wider though, you know? Ooh, I like where this is going, actually. See, sometimes you just have to mess around with an idea. Like the first idea wasn't terrible, but it just wasn't quite right. So you gotta like morph it. You gotta develop it. You gotta mull it over. Okay, and now instead of straight across, sounds like that. So this gotta be like this. We're gonna go at a point, right? That's the center line. Point would be perspective. Gotta practice perspectives. There we go. So it's got like this spear point on multiple fronts. Same with this guy. And then I want this. Then this comes down, but you're not going to see that because it's covered up. But this line disappears here because the wedge to the middle. Nice. There we go. Actually, let's go back here and build this up. I like this idea here. And across here. Yeah. Diamond shape, like a bridge. Perfect. There we go. This looks good. Yes. Yes, okay. And boosters in the back. 6. 6 boosters. Because 6 is going to be his favorite number. Okay. So that's the overall, I don't know if dimensions, not shape. Put it that way. Shape, not dimensions. The overall shape of this thing. All right. Let's see what we can do here. Oh, another cool thing with For My Lights. Yep. You can it can just be, I don't know, like doing whatever. And then there's a magnet at the end that'll like, anyway, enough of that. Okay, put that back. Let's get some color. Let's get some color going. All right, remember we have to unfold that so we don't color on the lower pages. Putting down my gray. Cool gray, because cool gray, blue's on the cool side of the color wheel. So we're going to start with some of our lighter colors here. Actually didn't practice at all my shading. Make sure I got this in the right order. So far, so good. Oh, orange, what? Spec, why orange? See that? Darker blue. If you use a complementary color, you can take your blue down to the next level without it going completely black on you. Of course, then you gotta shade. Anyway, back to this. Start with the globe here. Whatever this planet would be called. The home world, maybe, of the blue. That would be cool. They would have a home planet. Most races have home planets. Actually, let me keep this going here. enough of that. Okay. Okay. Go. Do a little darkening here, a little blending. Since this side is away from the sun or the star in that planet. There we go. Like what's happening here. Not too shabby. Let's see. Okay. There we go. That's looking good. Let's go back up to the lighter, get some more definition. Okay. All right. Wonder. That might not be the right. Yeah. Okay. Because we're moving forward, right? Blasting through the atmosphere a little bit here. Oh, okay, it's got a beeper on it. Might turn that off. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think about that timer. I like the look of it. Not sure how I feel about the gosh. Not sure how I feel about the sound of it. All right. That's what we're trying to do. Trying to go this way, guys. Okay. All right. One more here, though. Not sure that. Not sure the boosters worked out. I like did over here, but I think I lost it over there. Let's do this because this is flying. Give it a little more texture. I don't know, what would we call this ship? The chomper? Is that two on the nose? Fang? Fang? No. All right, there you have it. Another ship flying through the outer space, coming into port. All right, you guys let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next one.